Well, today we're going to put a Roto Pax onto the back of the camper here. Like I said, this can be done on any type camper. You just have to know the thickness of your wall. And like I say, these things are designed to go on molly panels and things on Jeeps, but they also put them on these campers as well. And the company will actually install these for you. But I'm not sure what the cost is. I've got a good deal on this one because REI owed me some money from buying other stuff from them, so I got a pretty good deal on this one. Just wanted a little water jug to put on the back of here, and I can rinse off a few dishes and stuff when I'm out camping, but I wanted to mount on the outside. And I did get an aftermarket locking mechanism here, and it actually has a key lock on it. That way it locks it on there. So we're going to start off, and we're basically got my door open for my kitchen. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know I've got a slide out kitchen, so I had to open the door. I'm going to see if I got enough room in here to mark it off. And then we've got 4 holes that drill through, so we're going to get measuring that up and see what we got. One of the things you'll notice if you get one of these kits is these bolts that go into this and supposed to go through are made basically for a molly panel, and this is not long enough. I have an inch thick wall, so I'm going to use these smaller bolts here. Not sure if these are heavy enough, but I think I'm going to give these a try. If I don't feel good about it, then I'll get a little bit bigger one. But I need to be extend in at least a 1/4 inch, be able to get a couple of washers on that. But I think is what I'm going to use for that. And so we're going to basically put this piece together here. These bolts here go on, and it attaches to this piece here. So we're going to do that first. So we've got that mounted to the plate. I think that was a 13 millimeter on this particular setup. So now we're going to put this up where it's going to go up here, and we're going to mark it for the 4 different holes that go in and hold that in place. I guess we could do 2. There's 2 on there as well. Just not sure with water in there sloshing around if we want to need 4 or not. So I might start off with 2 and we'll see how that works out. We'll just have to see how it goes. So I'll go ahead, I went ahead and marked. I'm just going to do the 2 holes. I'm going to try that out. If I feel like I have to add more later, then I can always do that. I think I got a little, bottom one is a little bit to the left. The whole camper is tilted a little bit because it's not setting level. So I'm going to have to be a little careful about how I measure that. And like I say, I want to make sure that this is the same distance from here to here, to here to here. I'll do that, and then I'll get this drilled. So what I'm going to do now is take my silicone caulk here, 100% silicone. I'm going to basically fill that hole up with silicone, then push my mortar through that. That way it'll seal that up real good. There's not much clearance in here, so between that and the sealant left behind should work out pretty good. So I've got that tightened down, and a little bit of that sealant actually oozed out of the top and the bottom. I wiped it down, but that should seal that pretty good. I'll go show you what it looks like on the inside now. Now on the inside, this is what it looks like. I did put plenty in there, that way it extended through probably a little over a 1/2 inch. But there's my bolts there. And if you're using this for gasoline, you have a red one that you're using for gasoline, you're going to have that on there all the time. I would recommend putting all 4 bolts. In my case, I'm going to put water in there, but most likely it's not going to be traveling with the water. I'm just going to get to a site, fill up the water, and use it as a place to hold the water. But I'm not going to be going across country with that water on there all the time. So I think the 2 little ones are going to be fine for me. But again, if you're traveling with that thing full, I don't know, I think it weighs about 20 pounds when it's full. So you guys are bouncing around, you might want to have 4 screws. So that turned out to be a pretty easy project, actually. Like I say, just drilling those 2 holes, and worst case scenario, you're drilling 4 holes. Put a little bit of sealant around them, anchoring them real good with the washers on the inside where it won't tear through. and it was relatively easy. But I think that project's done for now, and that's about all I have for this video. Hope that helps you out if you were looking to maybe install one of these for yourself. So hope to see you again on another one of these videos.